Good morning. I'm on the treadmill, just wrapping up my exercise for the morning. It's March 1st, starting a new month. This morning I did things a little bit differently. I actually watched a sermon while I ran. I'm at 4 miles, so I did day 4 of the 16-day running series, and the sermon that I was watching wasn't over, so I ran another mile, and now I'm in my cool down, walking down. So I think I told you guys that I was going to weigh in at the beginning of this month, and I was hoping, my little cheats from February didn't hurt me. So I got on the scale this morning. I wasn't thrilled. I didn't lose any weight. I'm about the same, but looks like I actually gained a few ounces. So I'm not going to punish myself. I'm just going to start again. I think that it's always good when you've got a plan to be able to check in from an accountability standpoint to see how things are going and to determine if you need to make any course corrections. So I think one of my course corrections is I'm not going to wait a month to get on the scale. I think I'm going to get on the scale once a week. So today's Monday, and so I'm going to make Mondays my day to get on the scale. Because although I'm not worried so much about weight, I do want to get to 155, and right now I got on the scale, it was 169.6. Last month it was like 168.9 or something like that, so it was just a little bump in the direction that I don't want to go in. So I'm just going to make that adjustment just to hold myself accountable, because I think towards the end of the month is when I was like tempted, to eat chips and stuff like that. So I was probably doing good until I got discouraged. So I'm hoping that that will work for me. Another thing that I wanted to share is that, I've got someone that I care about that's kind of going through, that's struggling with something, and the situation seemed to be getting worse rather than getting better. And, I've kind of been concerned about them, or I knew that they were struggling since sometime in January, and I decided, I was just going to pray for that person, and trust that God would bring them through. And yesterday, or Saturday actually, I had gotten word that things have gotten worse, and I felt troubled by that. And so yesterday, I actually inserted myself a little bit, It's like somebody called me and I gave some advice about, okay, I think you should do this, or I think that you should do this, kind of making myself a problem solver. And that person appreciated the advice, tried it, it didn't work, called me back later to say, oh no, it didn't work, so I'm not sure. So I hung up the phone and I thought about it, or maybe I was reading or something, and I just realized that sometimes we can get full of ourselves and we think that we can get involved and we've got the answer, and if we do things our way, rather than just trusting that God is in control and everything happens for a reason, and God's got a plan and God's got a purpose, and this person is struggling, and there's something good that's going to come out of it. And so I just decided, let me just release myself from that. God, I trust you. I trust you got it. You'll figure it out. You'll get this person to help that they need, and everything will be okay. So I got on the treadmill this morning, and I decided, I'm going to turn on a church service and listen to this sermon. And I'm going to turn the volume down on my trainer, and I'm going to do this run. And I was actually better at the run and more consistent, not needing breaks or anything while I listened to the word. And so it definitely strengthened me. And while I was in the midst of this run, I got a phone call from that person that I had talked to yesterday saying, hey, let me tell you what happened and where we are, and things are really looking up, And so I was just very encouraged. And it's just a good reminder to not lose faith, to always keep it front of mind that God is in control. God's got a plan. God won't bring any of us to something that he won't bring us through. And when it seems like there's nothing that we can do, we just got to stand still and let God take control of that situation and trust that it'll be all right. So I'm very excited about that. So that's primarily my check-in for today. If I want to go through the MEPS check-in mentally, I'm feeling great. I'd like to say that I'm relieved, but it's not a sense of relief. I wasn't really and truly worried. I guess I was worried for a minute, which is why I tried to insert myself into something, but I'm glad that I let go of that and just put my faith and trust in God, and God seems to be working it out. So I'm at ease, I'm at peace. Emotionally, I'm happy. Physically, I'm getting stronger. I got some stuff I gotta get rid of in the midsection, in the hips, and in the arms, but I'm working on it. But I feel strong, I feel good. No aches and pains or anything like that, so that's wonderful. And then spiritually, more than ever, I feel blessed. So that is my update, and I'm going to end this workout just in cool down so I can go get myself ready for work. Take care.